Someone asked me lately, how do you manage everything now that you are alone? What about your need for touch, warmth, and being loved? And honestly, I stayed quiet for a long time because people do not always understand the depth of what silence costs. They do not see the nights where I cry quietly because I miss being held by the man I love. They don't understand how difficult it is to sleep with an empty space beside me after being deeply loved and cared for so many years. Hypocrisy aside, I do not want to pretend that I'm always strong. I don't want to act like longing suddenly disappears just because I have faith. The truth is, there are days it feels like something inside me is breaking slowly. There are nights where the loneliness feels unbearable. And there are moments that I ache for affection, comfort, reassurance, intimacy, and warmth. Because the truth is, I still long. I still miss the warmth. I still miss the touch. I still miss being embraced by the man I truly love. And some nights, the loneliness feels heavy. It almost feels like something inside me is dying slowly. But in the middle of all that pain, God continues to meet me there. And maybe that is the miracle people do not see. Because somehow, even in my emptiness, God keeps sustaining me. Every single day, He reminds me that His grace is enough for the season. Not easy, but enough. Enough to carry me through the nights, enough to stop me from seeking temporary comfort just to escape loneliness, enough to preserve my heart when it feels weak. And I realized that longing is not permission to betray what I believe in. Yes, I miss love. Yes, I miss touch. Yes, I miss intimacy. But I also know that not every emptiness should be filled by another person. Some seasons are meant to teach me endurance, surrender, purity, loyalty, and deep dependence on God. I realized I do not need to engage with other men just to satisfy emotional or physical needs. I do not need validation to prove I am still lovable. And I don't need temporary attention to heal permanent wounds. God is preserving me in this season. And honestly, preservation is painful because it requires restraint. It requires choosing holiness over temporary relief. It requires protecting the covenant and promises I still carry in my heart, even when nobody else understands them anymore. I have always believed marriage is sacred. And when I gave my heart, my body, my loyalty, and my love to one man, I meant it deeply. To me, love was never casual. Commitment was never temporary. I loved with the intention of forever until death parts us. As time goes by, it becomes even clearer to me I will only give myself fully to one man in this lifetime. Whether people understand it or not, whether it is difficult or not, whether the loneliness stays or not, my loyalty remains true. My loyalty to God, my loyalty to the man I truly love, my loyalty to the vows and love I carried sincerely, and my loyalty, the kind of woman God is teaching me to become through suffering, waiting, endurance, and longing. Maybe this season is not meant to destroy me. Maybe it is meant to reveal how deeply God can sustain a person who chooses faithfulness even in private pain. So, yes, I still long, I still ache, I still miss being loved the way I once was. But I also know this there is something powerful about remaining faithful even when nobody is watching, even when my heart is breaking, and even when the world tells me to simply move on. Because real love is not only proven when everything feels good. Sometimes real love is proven in the waiting, in the restraint, in the grieving, and in the decision to still honor God despite the emptiness. And through it all, God continues to hold me together in the places where I feel weakest. Let us always remember the scripture. But He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And let us always remember sometimes the strongest kind of love is remaining faithful, even in seasons where your heart feels painfully empty.